만약 또 만나게 된다면 저는 이왕이면 결승에서 만났으면 좋겠네요.
Well, as Byul was talking about, a lot of people would love to see Jaedong make it to the finals yet again. This would not only be his second consecutive North American finals, it would be his third straight championship finals, having gotten second place also at the Season 2 Grand Finals in Germany. So Jaedong still has a lot on the line. Byul's been performing amazingly. Last map, probably the most stable of all in ZvZ.
That's right. We'll find out. Let's head into the game. It's on Yansu.
Spawning down in the bottom left-hand corner. He brought the series to a swift 2-0, but doesn't quite seem to be able to get the third one. If you'd like to see him advance to the finals, give a cheer for Byul!
And over in the top right-hand corner, his opponent, the Tyrant, the Starcraft Brood War legend. He was down 0-2, but rallied back. Give a cheer for Jaedong.
It's going to be another swift pre-Overlord pool from Byul. He's looking to bring the noise. And as you say, that new Korean metagame fashion, how is Jaedong going to answer? This is a map where it can be pretty acceptable to go hatch first because, as we said, it's a very safe entrance map. Not only is it narrow for you to defend, it's easy for you to scout your opponent. What is Jaedong going to do? This is the key deciding moment. This is where a drone will get rallied to the expo, or it will morph.
I'm actually surprised. I mean, we've seen only early pools from Byul, really. So for him to actually say, yeah, let's make a hatchery, he has to be thinking, well, Byul is thinking, I've always shown pools. He's going to think I'm going to be hatching, but I'm going to go for a pool instead. Like, there's so many different mind games going on.
Oh, Jaedong. Jaedong looks like he is a little concerned about the early pool.
Yeah.
Very often players will go hatch, build 2 drones, and then throw down that spawning pool. Jaedong's getting the pool right away. And look at this. Byul's even favoring his 8th Zergling before his queen.
Very interesting. Gonna put down the queen and then the extractor. Do an extractor trick, just getting the queen really quickly. And then canceling.
Well, it looks like he's actually going to be committing to the gas at this point in time. Byul is advancing forward, scouting. Byul is going to be in for a thrill when he sees that it is an expansion that it's down. How is Jaedong going to prepare this defense?
Does he pull drones and wait for the Zerglings, or does he just give up the hatchery altogether? I think this is a position where you do have to pull drones to defend the hatch, but no, Byul's not going to go for it.
An unusual pull. This makes it very tempting for Jaedong to let it stay alive. How many drones does Jaedong pull? Honestly, 8 or 9 is going to have to be the number in this juncture.
Yes, he needs to stop those Zerglings from attacking. That's why so many have to be pulled. Right now, the hatchery will finish. The Zergling will be spawning from that. And we're going to see almost all the Zerglings, or all the drones being committed over here. The hatchery is being focused down. The drones are forced to attack. Oh no, Jaedong loses 2 drones in the early beginnings phases.
Uh-oh, he needs to pull these drones back. He needs to get his Zerglings into the front fray. And it's an amazing engagement for Jaedong, but Byul is continuing to commit. I don't know if this is the best choice. Jaedong snaps it down, but falls to 9 drones.
It's 9 against 13, but these Zerglings might get cleaned up very fast here, taking out another drone. Up to 17 workers for Byul behind this. He's been just droning like a madman, taking the economic advantage, but will he be able to withstand the recoil from this attack?
This is a near impossible situation to lose for Byul. Jaedong is going to have to play just a miracle game if he wants to win in this position. Byul has already thrown down his gas. He's not just going to be able to defend, he's going to be able to counterattack with relative ease. Byul controlled that magnificently. Jaedong needs to get these little edges picking off Overlords, maybe even get a queen snipe here, and then he can have some hope, but Byul has just perfect timing.
Oh, he's trying to squeeze in, but a lot of Zerglings will hatch in time. He's still going to go for the queen, but great microing back the queen to make sure it doesn't tank any more of that damage while just wailing away at the rest of those Zerglings. Jaedong forced to retreat, and from here, he is looking to just be very, very drone heavy. He can't really afford anything else. He is getting, well, he's getting Zerglings, but he can't get like metabolic boost is what I'm trying to say. He can't get any of those essential upgrades or the Banelings.
Oh, Jaedong is trying his best to maintain the larva lead, locking Byul out of an expansion, forcing these engagements. This was a good engagement for Jaedong, although he did lose all his Zerglings. He forced Byul to fight at a weak angle. So Jaedong is essentially saying, I hope to God I can catch up in the larva count by having 2 hatcheries to your 1.
But this hatchery is very low in health, and these are speedlings. Something can be made of this, and I think Jaedong, because he realizes his hatchery is so low, he's going to be a little bit more defensive because he realizes this is a big point of contestation. I have to be so careful because he can easily just send in banelings. Now he can kill my spine crawler, he can kill my zerglings, my banelings, my drones, and my hatchery. That's a lot of different targets.
On Razor's edge, that's how Jaedong is playing right now. Slightly behind on the drone count, but I mean, that point you bring up is so critical, Andre. Jaedong doesn't know if there's going to be banelings at his door in any second. Look at the Overlord spotting. It's very weak right now. He hasn't really even had that many opportunities to build Overlords, let alone get good scouting on the baneling nest. So Jaedong, oh God, no, what's Jaedong doing? Oh no, he loses track of the Zerglings in a key moment again.
Everything's looking good for Byul so far as he's gone up to Baneling Tech now. The team's so far away, as I said it, but you know how these 2 players have been playing the series overall. It's definitely something that's been challenging for both these players. Will be saturating his natural pretty soon here. 35 to 29 harvesters, and Jaedong yet again not able to equalize the upgrades just yet. Just now getting on double gas. And he's going to be behind now in Lair, still behind in Metabolic Boost. There's so many things that are going well for Byul.
Looks like Jaedong has managed to even up the drone count. Defensive Baneling Nest. I mean, I think Jaedong just has to take the risk and say, you know what? I just got to hope you're not going Baneling all in. If you haven't done it yet, you're probably not going to do it anymore. I'm going to get my Zergling speed and go straight for Lair. So Baneling's being positioned defensively, but I mean, Byul is going to have such a lead. Jaedong needs to play the best ZvZ of his life if he wants to win this match.
Zergling sprinting up, and he's not able to block them. Now he sees the lair is being morphed. I'm not sure if he caught the beginning of that, but that would have been a great timer for Byul to know that he's just so far ahead. Now Zergling's asserting himself across the map. Metabolic Boost is being started, or just about a third of the way done for Jaedong, and a Roach Worm going down alongside an Evolution Chamber, so he's looking to just go ground.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. This is a map where it's very easy to control a lot of key points, particularly this Watchtower secures these top 3 expansions very, very nicely. Jaedong's also just making prods and pokes at the front. Byul has his defensive Evolution Chamber, but, I mean, this is really the reason why you just don't ever move out unless you have Zerglings. It is so easy to lose right here and now. Jaedong is going to get stuck between a rock and a hard place once these 20 speedlings pop out.
I don't know what he's going to do against that. I mean, he doesn't have the material to defend against it. The third base will be canceled, that is for sure. His Baneling Nest, where is it? I don't think he even has it, right? No, he doesn't.
Looks like no Baneling Nest is going to be...
just roaches. He needs roaches,
Well.
but Roach is not good at attacking up.
Oh gosh, this is so hard right now for Jaedong. To try to pull this off is going to be such a miracle. Baneling's moving up right now. Jaedong has just Zerglings. Oh, the misclick to end all misclicks. Jaedong's just taken a huge blow to all his defenses. Byul setting himself up to do a big win in Game 5.
That's right, killing the third base. It was not canceled, so inevitably these Zerglings will overrun. Now taking his own third base, and Spire Tech is almost finished. He has 700 gas banked, so you're going to see 7 mutas swing into action, crushing every roach, and from there, what can Jaedong ever do? He won't be able to get out of his natural. He doesn't even have the right anti-air at this point. An Overseer gets in, and to his dismay, he sees an already completed Spire. Jaedong is just, he's not in a good position.
Jaedong's falling apart. He's just trying to target fire this hatch to see if he can maybe get the lucky kill. It's not going to happen. Nothing going Jaedong's way in this final game. He chose the wrong build to start off, and that was almost all she wrote at that point. But Jaedong is not yet giving up. He's going to try to move out with these speed roaches and make some magic happen. We've seen players like Lenok pull back amazing games in those weak positions. Jaedong doesn't have a lot of ground to cover either.
You have to be careful because we've seen a lot of players just lose mutas to spore crawlers, and it's so easy to do that, honestly. You try to poke in, saying, oh, I'm only taking a couple shots. A couple shots is a muta. And in that position, you're just hemorrhaging your advantage. So it's not like Jaedong is completely out of this, but it will take some miraculous things for him to come back.
Oh, we see the Mutals darting around up into the main base. Spore Crawler not in the ideal position. The Queen's not zoning properly. Not protecting that much, but looks like Jaedong is going to be relying on counterattacks. It's 8 mutas and 31 Zerglings. an unusual amount of Zerglings at this juncture, but the perfect play. Those will be able to surround and trap the roaches while the mutas deal the damage.
I mean, Byul is doing everything right, and now he will be able to outmass what roaches Jaedong has. I mean, think of all the stuff that Jaedong needs to invest into. Queens, he needs to invest into infestors, the upgrades, and all this time he's not caring for his roach count. And that's when Byul is just going to overwhelm him with the timing. Look at that supply. Jaedong down almost 50 supply, now only 40, but still.
Wait a minute, I think Byul might be doing a little bit of a misread. Byul is trying to transition into roaches of his own. Byul, with 19 roaches,
he's just going to get overpowered.
Jaedong is going to be going up against the worst possible situation. He's going to be up against a player who transitioned into roaches. Jaedong still thinks he's up against a mutilinging player, and he's going to be running headlong into a fat army of roaches.
Gosh, units tab showing 17 to 21. There's the Nidus Worm, but 4 drones actually is enough to damage it down before it actually comes up. So
Jaedong will just getting denied at every turn. I mean, is there anything Jaedong can do at this point?
I don't know. I mean, he's looking for just cost-efficient trades. I don't know where he can get them. That's the start of it, but it's not going to be nearly enough, obviously.
What a brilliant transition by Byul. Throwing out these mutals, he knew Jaedong was on the back foot. Suddenly, Jaedong's trying to get up all the anti-air that he can. And how does Byul answer? With a complete surprise twist turn to mass roach. I mean, look at the roach count, 41 to 28.
Now, the one thing that'll help out Jaedong, if anything, is going to be him attacking while he only has +1 and Jaedong has +2. And that'll ensure that there can be some sort of advantage in just quality of units, but it's still hard with the unit tab showing 21 roaches for Jaedong to 45 for Byul. This
Byul
is just
moving
getting
forward.
ugly.
Hydralisk Den going down for Byul. He's transitioning all the way back after 2 early build order brilliant plays from Byul. It looks like he's about to use a 3rd one to crack Jaedong. Jaedong can't even get up his expansion safely. Byul is using all of his units to perfect efficiency. Just beautiful play from Byul.
The Muta's still doing work. You don't normally see this in any of the matchups. Muta's still being cost efficient at 16 minutes into the game. I mean, everything's looking a lot worse. Their Spore Crawler is able to take out one of the Mutas, but it's too little too late, as Queens will get out of position because of that. And here's the big swing of roaches, probably denying the 3rd base. No position is set up by Jaedong, and he's going to take the fight in a very awkward engagement, but you can see the concave is already there for Byul. Everything's working out perfectly for our incredible miracle player.
Byul, the newcomer to the scene, never really got the opportunity to go deep in a tournament, but with this positioning, with this play, he is doing all the right moves, even taking another expansion. Jaedong is trying to defend. The transfuses are everywhere, but Byul has power overwhelming mode engaged in true Zerg fashion. Byul overwhelms Jaedong to take the series 3-2.
The dark horse, everybody named him that in the beginning, now goes to the finals. Will he be able to do it? We don't know, but taking out Jaedong is a prime step to showcase that he's capable.